Hi guys, I went ahead and did today's foundation and contour look, and keep watching to watch the full video of how I got this look today, and we're gonna build on it. I can't wait for you guys to see. Stay tuned. Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do like just a face look. I'm not doing my eyes today, but I kind of wanted to do my foundation and my contour for you so you can kind of see like what it is I use. Now, I've only done like a few makeup videos so far, and I just want to tell you guys, when I do my makeup, I try to keep it as simple as possible. Reason being is a lot of you guys that do follow me or request videos don't want to go and spend like $200-300 on every kind of brush product you could possibly need. So I try to like simplify it as much as you can. If you guys want more like in-depth, like looking real bomb using like every brush you could possibly have video, let me know. But like I try to keep everything basic where if you have to buy something, you can like budget it in where it's not really a necessity. I swear by like two things. That's definitely, I feel like everyone needs a beauty blender, and I think everyone needs the 224 blending brush that's totally bent for me from MAC, but we're not doing this today. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the face look for you guys, and you can use any product you like. This is just how I like layer my makeup. So first, before I started, I washed my face with my Kylie face wash. I think before you apply makeup, always have your face clean. So I used the face wash, and I also, well, first I exfoliated to remove all the bumps and everything. Then I used the face wash to kind of clean up my pores. After I did that, I went in with my Kylie Jenner skin toner. It's a milk toner. It's really not hydrating, but like I feel like it's moisturizing and it tones really well. So I used that, and then the next thing I did was I applied my moisturizer from Kylie Cosmetics and my eye cream. Now, personally, unless you use Kylie Cosmetics, I found that other moisturizers and stuff can alter the way your makeup looks because it can make it oily or it can make it dry or cakey. It just depends. So find something that works for your skin if you want to prep your skin first and moisturize it before you do your makeup. I use a lot of different primers, but today I'm going to go ahead and go with Soft Focus Glow Drops. I actually got this in a FabFitFun, and I actually like this for my everyday use. So we're just going to use a few drops. And I actually decided too that I'm going to try a, it's not working. I just wrote it. Okay. I actually decided that I'm going to use a drugstore foundation and concealer just because I know it's readily available right now because of this quarantine that we are under for the virus. Not everyone's gonna be able to go out to the stores, so I decided to just use my drugstore products. All right, so you can use the beauty blender if you want to apply your primer. I personally like to do it with my fingers, and I always make sure I have clean hands. What I'm gonna do is go in with my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. Okay. This is in the shade Fresh Beige. It's actually a little, I feel like it's dark once it oxidizes, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I like that your skin does start to look healthier as you use it. I used to use this more in high school. So when I went to buy it, I went back to it, and I do really like this Neutrogena drugstore one. The only thing I don't like is that you have to pour it out. So I feel like a lot of times you waste a lot of product. So I'm just going to pour it on like a little flat surface. Okay. Like that's a lot of product, but we'll see. The next thing I'm going to use is my beauty blender. So this is how I'm going to keep my routine really simple. If you've never used the beauty blender before, you can get them. They're different colors. I personally like the Beauty Blender brand because like this one I bought from Target, and you'll see this is really like a sponge. This will absorb your makeup. This does not. This barely absorbs your makeup. So what you do is when you get it, it's really dry and it's really small. You put in some warm water. So I always put like warm water in a cup, and I just let it soak. I squeeze out the excess because you don't want it to be like dripping wet. Once you squeeze out the excess, then you also take it in a towel and just squeeze it one time in the towel. And then you can start using your beauty blender. Beauty blenders are actually designed to, you can use it all over. Like not only for foundation, you can use it for your powders, you can use it for your creams, you can use it to contour, you can use it for concealer. Like, honestly, I could probably do this whole look right now with a beauty blender. So that's why I say if you have to buy a product, I think it's $20. It will probably last you like 3 months, 2 months, depending on how you take care of it. I like to use like Dawn dish soap to clean it, to break down the oils and stuff from my makeup and my face. I clean it after every use. And mine, this I've had for about 2.5 months. You'll start to know when it starts to break apart that you probably want a new one. So that's why I go ahead and use my beauty blender. I'm going to take it, and I have a little bit of the liquid foundation on a flat surface. I'm just going to kind of like get it on my beauty blender, and I just want to get like an even amount so it's not blotchy. And we're just going to start applying it all over. So then now what we're going to do is go in. This is going to be my concealer that I bought from the drugstore, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This is in the shade 120 Light. I'm going to do this whole look with a beauty blender because I want to just show you guys how simple you can really keep things. Okay, it's like so not pretty, but it's okay. On your nose. And your above your eyebrows. I like to do it there. Maybe I'll do a line here. And then I like to do the corners of my lips because I hate that they're dark. Now see, imagine if you had to get ready in the car. How easy would it be if you just had your beauty blender? And right there. The clean side of the beauty blender I'm going to take and go down the middle of my nose. And just blend it out. Okay. Let's see if I actually need more up here. I feel like I want it a little bit lighter. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go into my chin. The reason I put a little bit of highlight here is because I'm going to put a little bit of shimmer there maybe later. And then the corner of my lips. I can actually bring it up into that crease where I like to define my laugh lines. I'm going to go back in a little bit with the foundation side just to like darken it.
Okay, and then same thing here. It's so gentle on the skin.
Next, we're going to go ahead and do our bronzer. So if I'm using a beauty blender, that's why you don't want it soaking wet, because if it is soaking wet and you go in to do your bronzer, it's going to mess up your bronzer. So you just want it damp, like a damp, spongy sponge. This is from Becca. It's called Capri Coast. It's one of my favorite shades. I'm going to use the bottom of my Beauty Blender for this. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of, oh, see, it's so much product. A little bit goes a long way with a Beauty Blender too, so it really does not waste your makeup. Like that. Same thing here. You can always suck in your lips. Okay. And then we're going to do one on your neck right under. You can barely tell. I don't know, because the shadow's already there. So I like to blend out my neck one first. Okay. Now we're going to go back in and blend out this. So I like to blend it up into my cheek area. So I made the line. I'm not going to go blend it down. I'm going to blend this shadow now up in to my cheek, because then I'm going to place my, I'll be placing my blush. So just keep going at it. One thing that's actually nice about using a beauty blender when you're doing your contour lines is you can get them really defined. Just need more product. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the corner of my eye and my nose. I can do the sweeping lines too here, but I just don't like to do it because I feel like it's like I already have a skinny nose. I don't want to make it too small. Okay. Just gonna take a look to make sure it looks normal, not all kinds of crazy. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is the Ciate translucent powder. I got this in my I got this in my BoxyCharm for the month of February, and then I also got this once before in a FabFitFun, so I actually really like this for my everyday use. It is like a very white powder. That's okay. This is I bought for $5 at Target, so I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna, what is it called, bake. So this is, first I'm gonna do my smile line, which is here. We'll see. So I got a good amount of product, and I like to do here just to make it more defined. Makes it so much more cutthroat. This just like sets everything like that. Okay. The same thing for the other side. So the heat with your skin will help set this. And just like absorb. So you kind of line it up with the bottom corner of your lip right here. Perfect. Girl's gonna look good. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the powder under the eye. All right. Just a little bit. So whatever's like left on my sponge, I'm just gonna put out here. Okay, so I have had this sitting on my face for about 5 minutes now. Some parts of it have dissolved. The areas that are thicker are not going to dissolve into the skin. I would not use a beauty blender to blend it in. Some people do. They like to press it in. I don't like to look that matte. I just like to have everything set and look smooth. So you can press it in if you want to. That's when people have more white dramatic looks. And if you press it in, I will warn you that if you're out at a nighttime event and you take a picture, it will look like you have cocaine under your eyes. So if you want to avoid pictures like that, I always say just dust it off, all the extra. And that's why I'm going to just go in with this fluffy brush. This one's from Sephora. It's a 59 brush. It's nice, big and fluffy. And you just dust off all the extra. Let's see how it just like looks so much better. Looks clean. And just like sweep out the eye. And dust it over the eye if you want. Okay. This is my everyday makeup. And depending on what I'm doing that day, depends how much I put on. So if I build it up, like I put a lot of powder on, put a lot of concealer on, then of course it's going to be more dramatic and it's going to be for a nighttime look. But if I'm just going to probably put some eyeliner and mascara on, I probably would have it lighter like I do today and just leave it at that. That is if you want to do a full face of makeup and contour and everything. I don't know if you guys saw, but I personally just liked even wearing the foundation by itself. The foundation on itself gives you a nice glow look. But, you know, if you want to look like a little bit more professional and do the whole contour and everything, that's how I do it. I'm going to do the blush part of my makeup. This is called Deep Throat. It's my favorite blush. It's from NARS. And I'm just going to go in with the bottom of my sponge. So just pick some up on there. And see, I was able to do this whole look using my beauty blender, even though I wasn't going to even plan on doing it like that. But it just shows you that you really don't need to buy everything. It's good to have. And your tools definitely do make your look, you know. The one thing I will tell you is that when you're going to get the beauty blender, get the real beauty blender. Don't buy the one at Marshall's or Ross. Don't buy the one at Target. Don't buy the fake ones, okay? Because they really, once you feel this beauty blender and you feel that one, it's really different material and the other ones will absorb your makeup. And one of the things that I did in the past to see if that was true or not was after my beauty blender was done and dirty and I wasn't going to use it, I cut it and it was literally just a little bit on the surface. It hadn't seeped into the actual beauty blender, where those ones, it either has the makeup sit on top, so then you're not even blending it into your skin, or like with this one, like you can even see like the powder's sitting on top of it, or it's like absorbing makeup. Like it even took off some of my makeup. So I would not want to waste my foundations and have that big sponge like absorb all of my product. So definitely if you're going to get tools, like I said, make the investment and get the right one. So if you're gonna get the Beauty Blender, get the real version. Don't buy the knockoff version. Please, dear God, don't buy the knockoff version. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. I really hope it was helpful. Let me know if there's anything I can clarify. I tend to ramble on, and I'm getting used to doing these videos. You can go ahead and follow me on my Instagram page, Not Too Shabby. And let me know in the comments on my post on my Instagram what you guys want to see, what I can do to improve these videos, and what kind of content are you looking to hear in these videos? Do you want more explanation, less explanation? Whatever that you guys want, I'm here to deliver. And I hope you guys have a great Corona quarantine. We're all trapped in the house, so let's just get creative with it, all right? I hope you guys have a great day.